Hello, it's Tammy Pally, aka the Crafty Princess, and this is a little knitting vlog for you to update you on my knitting progress of late. In fact, I have quite a bit of knitting progress and almost no crochet progress. I'm not working on any crochet patterns right now. I do have a crochet project that's kind of half done that I need to finish. It's an amigurumi dragon that I just need to knuckle down and get her done. But it's at the point where all the parts and pieces I have to kind of start paying attention because I'm going to start attaching things and that sort of thing. So I didn't really feel like doing that. As I said, it's near the end of March, and that for me that means I have about another 5 or 6 weeks of school before summer break comes, and that means I'm super duper busy grading and wrapping up projects for school and that kind of thing. So I need lots of mindless projects for me to work on as far as my crafting goes. And so I'm just knitting garter stitch shawls. Okay, that's all I'm doing. In fact, you might have seen I was working on a garter stitch, semi garter stitch shawl. It's garter stitch except for one area that you do a purl in, and that's the Tailor Shawl. It's a free pattern, and I'm doing it on the resilient base for Expressions Fiber Arts in the puppy colorway, and I goofed it up for the million times. Somehow this little ridge here is backwards and right at the end. So I did not feel like fixing it and decided to just trudge on. So instead of working on that, I am now working on, just like I said, very simple garter stitch triangle shawls. That's all I'm doing, and just enjoying the feel of this wonderful yarn that I've got. I'm digging out the good stuff. I bought a few skeins not that long ago when I was visiting with my sister a little north of here in Cocoa, Florida. She was down. We actually did a podcast, so if I remember, I will put the link down there if you want to watch that. We got together and showed all kinds of crafty goodies that we were working on. But I'm working on something called, and this I'm going to just spell this out, Das Tuschel is what I'm trying to say, but I have no idea if that's correct because that's German, and I do not speak German. DAS space TUCHLE is the free pattern, and like I said, it's basically just a triangular shawl. Here's one here, and you start with 3, you cast on 3 on your needles, and you just keep going and going and increasing on either end until you get it as big as you want. This is the first one I made. I really like it. I've gotten lots of compliments, and it was just fun to do something with nice yarn and not have to stress about reading a pattern. And I've got, like I said, lots of compliments, so I thought, well, maybe I'll make a few for people as well as make a couple extra for myself. I live in a warm climate, so we don't need anything super heavy, but you could make this obviously a lot bigger if you want. This one I used about 100 grams of fingering weight yarn to make. The one around my neck, I don't know how big. It's smaller than this one, but I don't know how many grams. I haven't weighed what's left over in the ball to figure it out. But I bought some Madeline-Tosh yarn, like I said, recently when I was visiting with my sister over in Cocoa. That's a little bit north of me. So I got this skein and this skein of Madeline-Tosh, which I love the Madeline-Tosh. Really, really nice sock weight yarn. This is in the Sari colorway. This is in the, I don't remember. This is in the Cloud Dweller colorway. So my thoughts are I'm going to make just some simple scarves with these. I'm going to save some leftovers and then put them together and maybe make another, I say scarf, but I mean shawl. It's just like a scarf to me because it's so small. And I'm working on another one right now using Malabrigo that I also purchased at the Stitch and, what's it called, Knit and Stitch in Cocoa Village. And this is really fun. I like it. The color is darker than I thought it was going to be, but it's still really pretty. So yeah, that's all I'm doing in my knitting world. I hope you have some time to sit and knit and just relax over the next week or so. And if you have any questions or comments about any of the projects that I've done here, please add them in the comments. And of course, I always appreciate sharing and thumbs up and all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful crafting day.